Hello mermaids, it's Sarah Beth here at Southern Belle Reviews, and today I'd like to update you on my 50 Shades of Panning project, and this happened to be my 50 Shades of Nude project, and I had 4 months out of the year dedicated to a mini project called my 50 Shades of Nude project inside of my regular 50 Shades of Panning. So first of all, before we get into August's palettes, which you see here, obviously they're the e.l.f. duos, I wanted to update you on my July progress. So for July 2024, in my 50 Shades of Panning project, this was number 7, my 50 Shades of Nude, 3 out of 4, and it's named Show Your True Colors. I had 2 different products here. So number 1 was the Shades by Sean eyeshadow duo in Mommy and Hexed. You can see the spelling right there. It's M-A-M-I and H-E-X-E-D. And this is a travel size palette. One of these is matte. It's like a nude cream matte. And the other is a golden shimmer. And I did like them both. I got 12 uses total out of this little mini palette. And here is the matte, and here is that shimmer right beside each other. I thought this was a lovely little duo. I did prefer the shimmery gold to the matte, but there are swatches of both of them, Mommy and Hexed. To tell you the truth, I have no idea which one's which, but they're both very nice. 12 uses total. Number 2 for July 2024's panning project was the Medusa's Makeup Halo Glow Face Stick in Astro. And I used this quite a lot this month. We went to a carnival. I used it for my arms and legs as just kind of a body shimmer. And I really do think it worked for that. And I'm going to do it again for that same purpose. When we go to another carnival or fair this weekend, I'm going to do the same thing. This got 20 uses for July. And it's in my overall makeup panning project, which I just updated you guys on. So I'm going to continue to try to work on this just every single month or every opportunity that I can. But so far for July, we got 20 uses out of this. And let me swatch it for you really quick. So there is still quite a lot in here. It's a little bit like a lipstick or a chapstick in the way that the container is and the way that the product is put inside the container. But it's definitely for an easy to apply face highlighter, but I really did prefer it for a body highlighter. And here it is, swatched on my arm. You can see how shimmery it is. If I wanted to be a unicorn for Halloween, this would be the perfect addition to my makeup. I absolutely love how shimmery that is. There's like a bluish, silverish, purplish in that. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so for August 2024, what you guys have all been waiting for, this is our next month in the 50 Shades of Panning project, and it concludes our 50 Shades of Nude project, which was 4 out of 4, Show Your True Colors. This will be the last month in the 4-month series that I'm doing the 50 Shades of Nude project inside of the main project. Again, this is called Show Your True Colors. And this is my 50 Shades of Panning project number 8 out of the year, because August is the 8th month. Now, number 1 out of 2, I chose the e.l.f. Cosmetics Bite Size Face Duo in Lychee. So far, it's actually gotten 3 uses, just at random. I felt like using it over July. So I went ahead and put tally marks down for August, even though I had used it in July, because I wanted to count that progress. Now, I really feel like Lychee and Pomegranate are the exact same as far as the highlighter goes, and I'll show you in a minute. But I just feel like the highlighter is exactly the same as Pomegranate. The only reason that this is number 1, that I'm trying to prioritize this palette, is because it's broken in that corner. I think I dropped it, and you know what happens when you drop makeup, sometimes it gets broken. And I guess I didn't fix it at the time in that corner. I just let it come out. Maybe it already fell out. I don't know what happened. So I'm just trying to prioritize this particular palette because it already has some missing. So I might as well. So Lychee is our number 1 priority in the 50 Shades of Panning, number 8 project for August 2024. Let me swatch it for you. Okay, here you can see the Lychee blush right over top of my wrist where that mole is. And then you can see the highlighter. Now, like I said before, I don't really see a difference between Lychee and Pomegranate where the highlighter goes. I think Lychee's blush is just slightly different than Pomegranate. And let me show you. Here's number 2 in our 50 Shades of Panning number 8. It's e.l.f. Cosmetics Bite Size Face Duo in Pomegranate. And so far, it's gotten 5 uses. I think I've just made it a favorite without meaning to. I need to focus on Lychee a lot more, especially since I've used this one 5 times over July and August. I don't know why I did that. It just happened. Like, it just happened to be the one that I reached for, and I just said, all right, I'll just use this one. It's not a big deal since they're both being prioritized anyway for August. But the Lychee really should come first from here on out. So let me show you what I mean by this palette and Lychee are pretty much the same thing. Okay, so this top one is the Lychee duo. This bottom one is the Pomegranate duo. This one I've used 5 times. This one I've used 3 times. This one I'm trying to prioritize because it's broken in the corner, whereas this one is kind of my favorite. It's not because the blush is darker, it's just because I just happened to reach for it just a couple more times this month. I think it's just because the highlighter is my favorite and I like the dent that I've already made in this highlighter. So I just tend to reach for it because, oh, I see the one with my indentation in it. Like, it's already something that I've gotten comfortable with using, I think. So, you know, the familiarity of it is probably why I reached for it just by default. But I do need to reach for this one because of the Lychee. So I think you can kind of tell, like, this one's been used more in this palette. This one's been used more in this palette, and I'd like to even that out so that this one has more use and this one has more use and make it fair. So we'll just see what happens, but I also wanted to kind of compare them because you can tell, like, the highlighters, there's no difference at all in those highlighters. They are the exact same. I'm going to swatch them. Like, I have one swatched on my arm. I'm going to swatch the other one too, which is Pomegranate. That's the only one I haven't swatched. And then you guys can see the difference between them. Okay, so you can see right here, this is Lychee and Lychee's highlighter. This one is Pomegranate and Pomegranate's highlighter. There's not much of a difference between either one of them, and especially no difference between the highlighters. Okay, so those are my e.l.f. Cosmetics Bite Size Face Duos. One of them is in Lychee, the other one is Pomegranate. They are for August 2024. I will definitely let you guys know my progress at the end of August when I show you September's palette of the month, which will be a ColourPop Disney palette. Just happens to be the Disney Bambi collection. It is Flower the Skunk. I'm just giving you a little heads up for that. But this is, again, my 50 Shades of Panning, number 8. It's the 50 Shades of Nude, 4 out of 4. So this will conclude our 4-month mini project, 50 Shades of Nude project that was inside of the main project. And it is called Show Your True Colors. I am so excited to continue this little 50 Shades of Nude project. I really had fun doing it. I love my nudes. They're my favorites. And the mini palettes are especially my favorites. I need to use up the makeup that I have and have fun doing it instead of buying new stuff. And that's the whole premise of this panning project, is that I want to use up what I have and appreciate what I have and not buy anything new because I do not need it, you know? So I hope that I encourage you guys to do the same. And don't forget to let me know down in the comments which shades you liked the best, which ones you're looking forward to. And let me know, should I continue using the Medusa's Makeup Halo Glow Face Stick in Astro as a body highlighter? Or should I go ahead and just put it in my drawer for now? Alright, you guys, let me know what you think. I really appreciate you watching. I am at 1,056 subscribers, somewhere in there, almost at 1,060 subscribers. Could not be more grateful for each and every one of you. I hope that you're staying safe this summer, driving safe, having fun, and spending time with your families. And I hope that you have a mermazing, fantastic day. I will see you in my next video. Bye!